Depression is a common illness worldwide with more than 300 million people affected. It is one of the leading causes of suicide. Close to 800,000 people commit suicide every year, which is one person every 40 seconds. According to the Federal Ministry of Health, 30% of Nigerians suffer from mental illness. Chika Nwaiwu brings us this report.
Depression is a common illness worldwide. According to the World Health Organization, more than 300 million people are affected, and it is one of the leading causes of suicide. Close to 800,000 people die due to suicide every year, which is one person every 40 seconds. According to the Federal Ministry of Health, 30% of Nigerians suffer from mental illness, and with a population of about 200 million, Anti-Suicide and Depression Squad in partnership with Yemi Adeyemi Foundation held an event on Sunday to create awareness about mental health in Nigeria.
I'm a very big person when it comes to mental health. I take it personal because I've gone through my own struggles with mental health as well. So when Dare came up to me and said, oh, I would like to do something like this, I was like, yeah, I'm totally game for it. And my foundation also helps in inspiring people, giving them the self-esteem they need, talking to them. We deal with a lot with girls who have gone through sexual molestation.
Studies show that suicide is the second leading cause of death and is more common between people of ages 13 and 29.
I actually believe that statistics because it's around that age that you're still going through trying to figure yourself out, and that's part of the mental distress, trying to figure out what you're good at, what your purpose in life is. It's around that age that we struggle with that.
More recently in this century, social media has been associated with suicide and depression, and some of the attendees attested to this.
Social media has a huge part to play surrounding social media because, social media is a platform where sometimes you are sold a lie. And if you can't meet up to that lie and you have no way of even being close to that lie, there's no other way but just going downward,
People were advised to seek help and not give in to suicide.
Hang in there. I am an Assad listener. Contact us. You can go on our social media page, asads.ei, asads.ei on Instagram, asa_ei on Twitter. Reach out to one of the listeners. We are here for you. That's why we do what we're doing. Hold on, you are not alone.
The convener, Anti-Suicide and Depression Squad, shared how he began his journey.
The whole idea behind the Anti-Suicide and Depression Squad was, creating a group that was going to help people that are suicidal and depressed. Because, 2 years ago, I was suicidal and depressed, and then I was able to come out of it. And I was able to get out of spiritual means. But then, I can't just start a group and start talking about how God saved me. So I needed to learn the practical ways to be able to help people and wisdom and, do research. So I came up with a group. And, the first day I created the group, over 250 people signed up on the platform. I was like, wow, okay. We've been having support group sessions once a month since last year. And it's very, very confidential. And on the platforms, we have about 7 professional therapists that have conversations on the group to be able to help people out.
He also shared how the government can play a pivotal role in tackling suicide and depression.
They can support us because I have amazing ideas that will solve this problem. So mathematically, we don't have up to 100 professionals that can help everyone. And in Nigeria, 150 million or 160 million. But then imagine if we're training people, we're training 5,000 people every 3 months, and we're creating a new source of income whereby by having conversations with people get paid, even if they're talking.
Depression is usually seen as a white people issue, but recently it has shown its devastating impact in Nigeria, and more awareness is needed on it. Chika Nwaiwu, reporting for Plus TV Africa.
Say no to suicide.
Pastor Charles Kpandei also reacted to this.
We really need to address, and we need to think, number one, are we not providing enough access for them to be able to come and share their hearts with some person? What has happened, why they are not able to share? To when they share their hearts, do we have the capacity to be able to deal with their
what
issues?
Is the response that they get?
Exactly.
Because that will determine if they come back.
When it is even starting, somebody's saying you are watching, it comes to you. Do you immediately just spiritualize it? Are we able to situate things? Are we able to allow him talk? Do we have some of the requisite training capacities to be able to do the counseling? Because as it is today, the church has taken over literally everything that, because we don't have in our society counseling centers. And I mean, we are talking of people who go to, in the Nigeria situation, the only view is church.